spoiler. Here's a little spoiler. You guys want to hear a secret? You guys want to hear a secret? So, Vitaly, there have been several instances, and I'm not going to say who and where and what, but with Vitaly
Zdorovetskiy jail time might end soon. Witnesses declined to press charges. Only one case filed. Can you understand the math? Witnesses declined to press charges on Vitaly.
Guys, there's a huge update on Vitaly Zdorovetskiy, and it's honestly wild. Most of you probably thought Vitaly was rotting away in some Philippine jail, right? Maybe you assumed he disappeared forever. But nope, you're dead wrong. Vitaly is back. And not just back, he's got cash, influence, and a strategy. That's right. He's re-entered the scene like a boss. No prison could hold him for good. No one managed to keep him locked up. Right now, he's gearing up to leave the Philippines, possibly heading to either Russia or the US. He'll choose his next hiding spot. But here's where things get insane. The Philippines failed to punish him. That's right. They couldn't do it. And to make it even crazier, the witnesses set to testify against him, they've all backed out. Not a single one is speaking. So, Vitaly is walking free. But how? Who did he pay off? How does a guy like Vitaly just buy his freedom like it's nothing? I've got the real inside scoop, the untold facts no one's covering. And in today's video, I'm breaking it all down. Stay tuned, because the truth behind this is deeper than you think. So, like I said earlier, Vitaly's getting out. Yep, you heard that right. He's being released from prison. And this time, there's nothing the Philippine authorities can do. Why? Because the one key witness stepped away. That person is now claiming that Vitaly did nothing wrong. Can you believe it? The one main witness, gone. This twist is just unbelievable. The Philippines used to have a tough reputation on crime. People said they never played around when it came to justice. But now, they're worse than South Korea. They're letting a known controversial streamer just walk out like nothing happened. And trust me, this is only the beginning. I've got even more updates, including shocking info shared by Legal Mindset about Vitaly. So first, watch this next clip, and then I'll reveal what's happening behind closed doors.
Now, I'm going to give you guys a little spoiler. Here's a little spoiler. You guys want to hear a secret? You guys want to hear a secret? So, Vitaly, there have been several instances, and I'm not going to say who and where and what, but with Vitaly, there were several instances where there was almost a Vitaly interview from the jail cell. But there's a lot of reasons why that hasn't happened, and I can't disclose them all, but that almost happened. Vitaly may actually still happen. It could happen. I'm not going to say how or when or whatever. It could happen. It's theoretical, right?
Now this is where it really gets wild. No one actually knew what was happening to Vitaly inside that Philippine jail. People kept saying he was falling apart, losing weight, crying non-stop, completely broken. Even his lawyer described him as being extremely weak. But look now. Vitaly just proved that when it comes to gaming the system, he's the master. He made everyone believe he was falling apart. But in reality, he was working behind the scenes, using his money to play the game. So I have to ask, was the entire poor Vitaly story just an act? Just a trick to fool everyone into thinking he was helpless while he was actually bribing his way out? Because let's look at the facts. The witness suddenly disappeared, the charges were dropped, and now the authorities are powerless. How does something like that even happen? You already know the answer. Money, bribery, influence. And now, no one can touch him. At first, people said the Philippines was harsher than any other country. But right now, they look even worse than South Korea. Just look at Johnny Somali. South Korean officials are still holding him. They're not letting him get away. But the Philippines? They arrested Vitaly first, and now they're deporting him, handing him his freedom on a silver plate. This is high-level manipulation. And just so you know, Vitaly Zdorovetskiy isn't being deported to the US or Russia. Both countries refuse to take him back. At the moment, the Philippines is just waiting to send him somewhere else. So now the big question, what happens next? What consequences will Vitaly actually face? And what if he ends up staying in the Philippines? Some people think he might come out a changed man, maybe even learn something from all of this.
When Vitaly does eventually get out of this, he will be a completely different person. Like, you will not be able to tell the old Vitaly who was pulling these stupid stunts and laughing at the court officials while, you know, they were talking about his crimes.
It could end up like that one creator suggested. But let's be honest, there's no guarantee that Vitaly's going to become a better person. Even before going to jail, he openly admitted that he wanted to be locked up in the Philippines, just so he could get millions of views. That came straight from his own mouth.
And I came out of jail, every video was hitting 1 million views. Whoa. Out of every negative situation, I get positive. So if I go to jail tonight, or today, or for how many days, because I'm ready, because my ass tight for a while now, I'm gonna fire it out.
So personally, I don't believe this guy is ever going to change. If Vitaly wanted to turn his life around, he had plenty of chances. He's already been punished in multiple countries. But even after all that, he still hasn't learned. And now, he's just adding the Philippines to the list of places where he's caused chaos.
Have you been in jail in other places?
Yeah.
How many other places have you been in jail at?
Brazil, Russia, America.
When someone keeps going to jail and never really gets held accountable, what do you expect? Of course he's going to keep doing it. Now maybe you think I'm just giving my own opinion without any proof. But no, even people who actually knew Vitaly have spoken out about him before. Just go watch that one podcast clip where a girl got asked about him. What she exposed was honestly jaw-dropping.
I discovered something about you. There's one individual who you've been with that I object to. His name is Vitaly.
It was the worst decision of my life.
Oh wait, you regret?
I hate him. He's terrible. He's such an obnoxious human being. I went to go make content with him at a college, not like OF content. We made like a video for like YouTube and stuff. Most obnoxious man I've ever met in my life.
Just imagine being one of the people who worked with Vitaly or made content with him. They're probably full of regret now. They've all been asking themselves, why did I even associate with this guy? Maybe some of them even got hurt by him. And if you look at that girl's face in the clip, you can see how disgusted she is just hearing his name again.
Like, I'm a content creator. I knew how things were supposed to go. And yes, I made an video with him. It was the worst thing I've ever done in my life. I wish I could take it back. I wish I could just delete him from my whole brain. And I felt so disgusted. I was like...
Right now, Vitaly's mom is in a really heartbreaking situation. She posted a video on Instagram where she appeared to be crying. Why? Because she reportedly lost a huge amount of money by investing in crypto, money that she gave to lawyers in the Philippines. And then she got scammed.
I need help. What can I say?
Apparently his mom got scammed for trying to pay for his legal fees. So according to his mom, she sent crypto to someone claiming to be his lawyer because nothing says legitimate legal transaction like sending crypto to a random wallet address.
But if you're asking me whether what his mom did was right or wrong, honestly, what choice did she have? Vitaly is her only son. If he ended up in prison, there's not much she could have done. And this isn't just my opinion. Even Vitaly's cameraman once said that his mom has always done everything for him and constantly worried about his well-being.
His mom is always like fighting because his mom always looks, she looks out the best for him. You know what I'm saying? So she looks out for her son. And when she says like, don't do this, don't do that, it's like, you know, she's also watching out for Vitaly's finances.
But here's the real twist. Some high-ranking Philippine government officials and secretaries could still step in and try to block Vitaly from slipping away. But if enough money is moving behind the scenes, they might just stay quiet and let it all happen. Right now, it looks like Vitaly could actually make it back to the US soon. What do you think about that? Let me know in the comments.